Custom ROMs are dead in 2025. After using custom ROMs for many years, flashing more than 1000 plus ROMs, the end is near. Here I'll tell you the reasons why I will not be using custom ROMs any longer and why you shouldn't either. And at the end of the video, I'll give you a bonus rule why, in what cases you should definitely use a custom ROM. So why did a lot of people used to use custom ROMs? Well, first of all, stock ROMs were very limiting and they were heavy. They had lots of bloatware, and people who wanted bare bones Android, which was fast and had longer battery life and lots of features, that was a dream come true. Some people are even crazy enough to run Windows on their smartphones. And don't get me started on bloatware. You had 40 plus apps that you never used, ones that would suck your battery and data and slow down your phone. Custom ROMs fixed that. It had limited apps and only useful apps. And you could remove any app that you wanted to. Then came rooting. With rooting, you could block ads. You could even overclock your CPUs, underclock for saving battery life. It felt like having laptop level controls in your pocket. But here's something most people don't talk about anymore. That is that it is a big pain to unlock bootloaders now. And many times they void your warranty. And in many brands, it is almost impossible to unlock the bootloader for many models. Manufacturers like Asus, Huawei, Xiaomi have greatly limited how you can unlock your bootloader. Samsung has never really been good at that. Xiaomi used to be custom ROMs playground. Tons of custom ROMs was built for Xiaomi, but it now feels like you're applying for a visa or a passport. You have waiting periods, you have account limits, and you have region restrictions. This is crazy. All these restrictions for a phone that you already own. Buying a Pixel device, Google Pixel device from the wrong place can also hurt you. From a carrier, it cannot be bootloader unlocked. Even some SIM unlocked versions are not bootloader unlockable. There are trade-offs, which we have come to now. Even if you do manage to unlock your bootloader, it would void your warranty. You have to wipe your data. Knox is permanently tripped on Samsung. That is their security measure. The banking apps are broken. They simply refuse to work. And now almost everyone is using their banking apps on their phone. And you have to make sure to get the right ROM. There could be issues like battery drains or random bugs, which aren't for everyone. For a working professional or someone who cannot absolutely lose access to their device, it can be a tough journey. And one of the major problems is security. Well, in the past, people might not have been too concerned about the security on their smartphones, but these days, with the incidence of hacking increasing, banking apps on their smartphones, and you can easily make payments online. So that also makes it a breeding ground for hackers. And it is just crazy to get your banking apps and tap to pay to work, which most people rely on these days. Of course, you can bypass it using Magisk, some special modules and whatnot, but they are a pain to set up and don't always work reliably. And recently, if you would see that, okay, bloatware has not really reduced, but phones have gotten a lot faster. You have gotten lots of customization features on basic stock Android itself, on Samsung, on OnePlus, everywhere. So here's the bonus tip for you. You must use custom ROMs on an old phone. Like if it's an old phone already, you have already lost the warranty on it, and old phones do tend to get slow, or manufacturers even reduce the performance or battery by planned obsolescence. So using a custom ROM there is a dream come true. Since like I have a LG V30 which is unusable on their LG stock ROM, but I use custom ROMs like Lineage OS on that one, and it feels pretty snappy.